What's up, YouTube? This is JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, coming back to you with a little Blu-ray unboxing. Today we're going to look at the Mallrats limited edition Blu-ray from Arrow Video. And the reason I went ahead and unboxed it and didn't do it on camera is because of the experience I just had with shipping something from BestBuy.com. So let's go ahead and look at the Blu-ray and I'll let you know what happened. Let's go. And cut. Well, that was good. Now we've got to do the rest of the video. What's that? Yeah, I'll have one. I love chocolate covered pretzels. What's going on, YouTube? This is JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, coming to you with a little Blu-ray unboxing that I've already actually unboxed, and a reveal of the Arrow release of Mallrats on Blu-ray. And I thought I'd give you a quick view of the Blu-ray, the contents, the packaging, and a little background of why I hate BestBuy.com shipping. So to start out, Arrow just recently released this special edition or deluxe edition, whatever you want to call it, of Mallrats, the film by Kevin Smith from the 90s. This has been one of my favorite movies from Kevin Smith over the years. Maybe because it's so full of pop culture references and things from my youth. But with that being said, it came out was it last week? I think 2 weeks ago. I didn't even realize that it was coming out. For some reason, it fell off my radar. I wished I'd gotten it sooner and I could have put up a video of this sooner. But I just got it in the mail. When I went to get it on Amazon, once I realized it was out, Amazon was sold out. So I had to place the order at BestBuy.com. I cringed when I had to do it. Luckily, it didn't turn out quite as bad as some other movies in the past, but I'll give you an update on why I do not like BestBuy.com shipping, even though it was free. You pay a price for that, though, as we go along in this review. So, if anybody isn't familiar with Mallrats, I think this is one of Kevin Smith's best works, and you need to check it out. It's centered in the 90s. I think it came out around 1995. It tells the story of T.S., our, what you would call hero of the story, if you want to call it that. He's planning on going on a trip to Orlando, I think, and he's going to propose to his girlfriend. I think Brody's going with him. Well, his girlfriend's father is recording a game show at the local mall, and something happens to one of the contestants. Her father asks her to take over in that person's spot, which means she can't go on the trip. And so the rest of the movie is them going back and forth, them going to the mall, wreaking havoc on the setup to try to get back at her father for screwing up their plans. So as you can see, it's got new cover artwork, which has all of the central characters involved, even my man Stan Lee there. I really like that artwork. I like the comic book image of the original artwork cover, but Arrow is trying to do similar to what Screen Factory does. You will get a chance to see the original artwork inside. So let's go ahead and show you the spine. It's got my man Kevin Smith, Silent Bob there on both sides. The Mallrats logo. And there's your description of the movie if you want to take a snapshot of that or pause it. And then let's go ahead and look at the special features. And as you can see, this is one of the reasons that I don't like Best Buy's packaging. My slipcover got damaged, but we'll go into that later. It says you get a brand new restoration by Arrow Films of both the theatrical and extended cuts of the film, approved by Kevin Smith. You get a TV cut featuring hilarious overdubbing to cover up profanity. I remember reading and actually watching a video where Kevin Smith described how the TV cut came to be and how it was overdubbed. I think he said Jason Mewes, they tried to schedule him 2 to 3 times to travel to New York to film his actual voiceover for some of the profanity, and after he didn't show up for 2 or 3 meetings to do it, they went ahead and just decided that they were going to get somebody else that worked on the production to record his audio, and that's why some of it sounds so cheesy. That might be a fun watch, late night when you have nothing else to do. So you get a high definition Blu-ray presentation, collector's booklet featuring new writing by Philip Kemp, fold-out poster featuring the replica blueprints for Operation Drive-By and Operation Dark Knight, reversible sleeve featuring the original and newly commissioned artwork. So that's what I was saying, is you will get a chance to have the original artwork if you like it. So there's 2 discs. The first disc contains the theatrical cut along with all of these special features listed. I don't think I'm going to read all that, but one of the cool things will probably be the audio commentary, because I love listening to Kevin Smith talk about his movies. Obviously there's a lot of deleted scenes. You get outtakes, you get cast interviews, erection of an epic, the making of Mallrats, the Build Me Up Buttercup music video, stills, and theatrical trailer. Disc 2 has the extended cut of the movie and the TV cut, so both of those on the same disc. You get an archival introduction to the extended cut by Kevin Smith, because I think the original Universal Blu-ray, they did have both cuts of the movie on there. You get a brand new introduction to the TV cut by Kevin Smith, so that'll be kind of cool to see. You get raw dailies, still gallery of the comic books featured in the film's opening sequence, and an Easter egg. And I'm not sure what that Easter egg is on here, so if you guys know what that is, go ahead and maybe comment below. I haven't had time to check out the actual different versions of the movie, but I will over the next week or so. So it's there's your different run times. 95 minutes would be for the original, 122 minutes for the extended, and 85 minutes for the TV cut. So they cut 10 minutes out of the original cut. And then they got overdubbing, so this movie is just basically slaughtered on television. So let's go ahead and check it out. You get the normal slipcover. The Blu-ray inside contains the original, the artwork that matches the slipcover. But if we'll open this up, the first thing I'll show you is what it was saying. You get the original. Look, even my Blu-ray, it's got a dent in there from that damage. Luckily, it just looks like it's dented. There's no actual tear. Well, maybe it is. So disappointed. So here's the original cover artwork, which what I usually do if I get a slip cover is I put the original artwork back on the Blu-ray case, and then I leave the slip cover, obviously has the alternate, and then that way I get a chance to see both all of the time when I watch the film. So that's probably the way that I will just to keep mine inside of the case there. So let's see what you get inside. There is the artwork for the theatrical cut disc. And there's your artwork for the extended cut and TV cut. So they basically take that portrait and divide it into 2. So I like that. So inside, let's look at the booklets or whatever you get here. Let's see. That's the booklet. What else is this? This advertisement. Yeah, this is from Arrow, so free plug for them there. Not interested in that. So here's the 2 things they mentioned. This is going to be, I guess, your poster. It's folded. I don't think that was from Best Buy. I think that was just from the insertion of the booklet. But either way, we'll look at that second. Here's your booklet. The front cover has got the artwork, which reminds me of those, what are they, like Magic Eyes? Is that what they called them? Posters like they feature in the movie that was in the mall. I will tell you, I don't know that I was ever able to see those photos by staring at them. I remember getting a headache trying to do that. But let me know, were you able to actually see photos in those Magic Eye photos that you'd see at the mall? I know that was a cool phenomenon. And then there is a photo of Jay and Silent Bob there. So you get the contents with some cool photo. That's the famous scene of Silent Bob and his homage to Batman. And I love Batman, especially Batman '89. So there's the cast and crew. I'm not going to bore you and go through this whole thing. If you buy it, you can read this. I'll flip through it really quick. This looks like it's got some stock photos there of the characters. Michael Rooker and the famous chocolate-covered pretzels. One of the classic, if you haven't seen this, Priscilla Barnes of Three's Company fame, and her third nipple scene. That's amazing. And the great Stan Lee for Stan. So there's your booklet. I'm going to go ahead right here and insert. This is the map that it said. Instead of boring you with unfolding and everything here, I'm going to insert right here some still photos of each side of this so you can see this in more detail. So won't bore you with that. But that's everything that you get in the package. I'll go ahead and return this back inside the original case. And here is the movie back in the slipcover. I hate getting these back in there sometimes. Let's put it this way. So there's your Arrow release of Mallrats on Blu-ray. I'll go ahead and zoom in on it a little bit. And then I'll give you a minute or so story about my BestBuy.com. BestBuy.com is great. I get next day, sometimes 2-day shipping. But typically they use these cardboard envelopes for them. And if you look at it, there's very little padding on there. It's just rippled and thick. And the problem that I had with it, and I'm not going to flip it over to show my address, is this got dented in on the other side, which then created the damage here. It also doesn't protect the movie. If you look, most of the corners of my slipcover have damage, and it was because of the pressure put on this package. And it does, look how thin it is. It's the exact size of the movie. It's basically air sealed. BestBuy.com is becoming, if you order a single movie from Amazon, they sometimes do the same thing. Maybe I'll ask for gift packaging next time. I know Amazon has that. I don't know about Best Buy, but maybe they'll use a damn box instead of this crap. Either way, sorry for the rant. Calm. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the Arrow Deluxe / Limited Edition Blu-ray of the Kevin Smith classic Mallrats. I know I can't wait to jump into the movie and watch at least a couple of different cuts. Maybe if I get into the movie, like I think I will again, because it's been a couple years since I watched it, I'll do a review of the movie, the Blu-ray of one of the cuts on this channel. With that being said, can you go ahead and give this video a like? If this is your first time viewing, please subscribe to the channel. I'm new. I'm going to do a lot of pop culture related stuff on this channel. Movie reviews, DVD reviews, unboxings, action figure reviews, toy unboxings, custom figures that I'm going to reveal that I've made myself before I put them on eBay or just add them to my personal collection. So also hit the notification bell. When I post these new videos coming up, you'll be the first one to get here and be able to see them. I enjoy sharing a lot of these things that I love collecting and watching with you guys, and that's the point of me creating this YouTube channel. So with that being said, I guess it's JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out, and you guys be safe out there.